I can't find my dad. That old bastard is wandering around here somewhere. Is he stuck underneath a fridge or an oven or something?
Yes. I'll set the alarms off. I'll head into the Niner Diner and say, I'm looking for him. Have you seen him? That's him right there on the poster.
Yeah, the guy in the blue and white jacket. He's lost.
That's him right in the middle. And there's Uncle Noodles. Like, how do you factor into this? I'm not sure.
Who knows? Like,
you're the
that's
uncle.
The thing. Everyone's so friendly there. It's just they probably just misconstrued. But like, you're right. Like, maybe is it a father and son show with the
Possibly.
uncle?
Possibly.
Like, that's what it is.
I don't know. We'll figure that out. I guess we got to find that out. What is Noodles' role? Is he the neighbor? Maybe you're the wild and wacky neighbor.
I'm Kramer.
Yeah, you're Kramer. Exactly. Speaking of Poppy, we'll get into the Blue Jays today. We're going to talk a lot of Jays throughout the week and throughout the World Series, clearly. Sean Green coming up later in the hour, which is great. Former Jay and former Dodger. Knows both markets really well and tracking both teams. We'll catch up with Sean. But I can't imagine it going much worse for the Leafs after the big Stollards, call-out moment. Like, your goalie comes out, lays it on the line, basically challenges everyone from top to bottom, and you go out there and play like that and lose like that.
Right.
I guess the message, did it just not get through? What did we make of how the Leafs responded last night?
Remember what I said, though? I was concerned that it shined a light on him. And that's like, I don't know how you agreed. Like, I just didn't like that. I respected the fire. I respected the honesty that he felt. But I said, all it does is shine a light on your play. If and you even said, if he lets in a muff and Willie's going to be looking from the bench going, we need a save here. He didn't play very well last night.
He wasn't great. I don't think he was the reason they lost. But
I agree.
Wasn't great. Now, the post-game comments, why don't we play these? Because these are way more concerning than the ones from the other night. Like,
way more.
Exponentially more concerning. Here is how Anthony Stolarz analyzed his team's game last night.
I thought it was a really good effort by the boys tonight. They're a skilled team. And for me personally, that that fourth goal, it's when you want back. You want to be able to go into the third period, give the guys a fighting chance, and be able to keep it a one-goal game. And at that point, anything can happen. So I love the effort tonight. Guys were battling. You look at the back check. The block shots, getting in lanes. I thought we did a lot of good things tonight.
I don't know what he's referring to, because I had to sit on the panel for that game. Like, that third goal was a terrible goal. A turnover by the top line. They all changed. And then Jack Hughes got sprung loose. I just don't know what he's talking about. I walked away from that game saying, it's a bad game when it feels really long. You're just like, oh my God. And then you're looking down. Like, how is this good lanes and doing a lot of good things? That's your top line coughing it up. And then Jack Hughes just wheels down.
Yeah. I refuse to believe that that's an honest assessment.
Well,
it scares me.
It's not, though, Brian. What it is, it's overcompensating for a Saturday's conference.
Yes.
That's what it is.
That's exactly what it was. And that concerns me more. And this was my fear, because I loved the fact that he was honest and human and raw, because we haven't seen it in 10 years. And now he's got to fit back in. This is the PR machine wheeling around. Now you got to go out there and say, love the effort, loved what we saw tonight. They were terrible last night. There's no sugarcoating it. The Leafs were awful last night. They were awful, and there was not really any positives that came out of the game. I can't find many. I mean, I'd leave it to you guys if you can. But that scream, yes, an overcompensation. That's probably a softer way of putting it, Noodles. Yeah. But that says to me there were feelings hurt. There were people that got on him. There was a mea culpa from him being like, won't happen again. And now this is what we're going to get. And now what you got is a scenario with Stolarz. Wall's not coming back. Who knows when he's coming back? Like, they're not even going to answer on him anymore. Who knows what he's dealing with? Where he's not around and he's not playing anytime soon. So everything's going to be on his plate. Outside of back-to-back, Stolarz is playing. Right. And now, if he's dealing with this, where he says what he says, and now he's got to swing the other way, and he's got to think about that, and he's overthinking plays and how he plays and the goals he gives up, that's got the potential to be really messy.
It does.
And really messy. And I just, right when I heard that, I cringed. Like, that's not, there's no way that's honest, man. Like, there's no way.
That would have been a situation,
assessment.
as much as I talked about him coming out and talking like that, Hayes, what I didn't like about it is, because when you do that, you make yourself, it makes it seem like you're the only guy that cares. And you just seem like a hero. But I almost would have had more appreciation for him doubling down, saying, man, that was just not the response that I was thinking of.
Yes,
Like,
same.
Including
or
myself,
someone else.
if he said that. Right,
of course.
Like,
Hey,
just-
me first.
Even
but-
Duthie, I think he teed me up with a question talking about like building off the excitement of the Jays and having a response to the last game. And they had nothing from the drop of the puck, I thought. Like, it was just, they talked about New Jersey having the speed and the skill and having the puck all night. And I was like, that's exactly right. That's what happened. They got skated out of the rink by a skilled New Jersey team. And there was not a lot of pushback. Top line, it is a revolving door on the right side, which is turning into a circus. And you know the coach is starting to hate it because he's like, I'm kind of getting sick of trying somebody out there. He said it himself. He's like, I'm getting sick of putting people there on that right side.
Yeah, you know, you mentioned comments, Brian. Like, Chief didn't pull any punches either. Like, he was shooting straight, saying, you know, tired. What did he? I think his comment was like, I'm getting tired of this. Or
well, we can play it. We have it.
Yeah.
Here's Craig Berube on the effectiveness of the top line, the play of the top line, and the revolving door on the right side.
Right.
I think early on in the season, I thought, you know, they were getting their opportunities and looking pretty good. Now it's like, you know, it's obviously not good enough. I don't feel like they have any sustained pressure in the offensive zone at all. It's one and done or out, or, you know, they don't have any sustained pressure in the offensive zone.
You said, I'm sorry. You said at the start of the year that might be a long process of experimentation.
Well, it could be, but I'm getting tired of it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he's not in a good place, man. Like, again, they're 3-3-1. They have a long history of having a slow start in October. Like, that's
and
what
that
this
comment can
team
go
has done.
two different ways, guys. I'm tired of trying to find the right fit, or it could mean I shouldn't have to be worrying about who is on the right side with the best player on our team. So it's one of the two things.
It's the latter one, in my opinion. I don't care if Al's brother is playing right wing with Austin Matthews. You
Al's
can't.
Brother?
You can't. It can't always be, well, the right winger's not good enough. The right winger doesn't get it done. Matthews has got to be better. I mean, let's just call it what it is. He's got to be better. If it's one and done, it's not the right winger that runs a cycle. But the right winger's the first guy in on the forecheck every single time.
Yeah.
Right winger's the guy with the puck on a stick every single time. Austin Matthews and Matthew Nyes. Nyes got his deal. He's a big boy now too, right? He's a big part of this team.